And so yeah, it's last episode of our semester. Don't worry, I'll cut through some of this. Hello, LMC students, and welcome to episode 112 of Back Talk, the final episode for fall 2018 semester.
Yes, guys, welcome back. Last episode.
And we're back here. We're back home in the good old LMC Experience archive room. I'm Robert Pierce, campus editor and social media editor.
I'm Anthony Martinez. I am photo editor.
And we have finally had a little bit of a homecoming back to the original place where we recorded this for so long after being at Anthony's house for a couple weeks. But thank you again for putting us up there.
Yeah, no problem. It's my pleasure. No more man cave though. Maybe on another episode, another season.
And this is our final episode of the semester. We just had our final print issue of the semester last Friday. This is being recorded on, of course, Monday, December 3rd. Should go up Tuesday, December 4th. But yeah, so let's get right into it. We actually have a packed card because of the fact that we waited a week for more events to occur. So our first segment is going to be on the campus, and our first story for that segment is Kevin Horan's departure. So Kevin Horan has been the vice president of the college for quite some time. He's been in the district since at least 2006, and he's going to be leaving towards the end of this semester for a position as president of Crafton Hills in San Bernardino Community College District. And they have President Bob Cradaville, in his press release has not named exactly when Kevin Horan is going to be leaving, but the press release by Crafton Hills said that he's supposed to start working there sometime in January, so clearly sometime by the end of this month or midway through next month he's going to be leaving us.
Right. That's very unfortunate. I mean, obviously he's been a part of our community for a very long time, since 2006 you said, huh?
Yeah.
So but have they perhaps found a replacement as vice president so far?
Not that they've publicly stated. They're still trying to work that out. Bob said he'll be dispersing more information to everyone as he gets a hold of it.
And have we seen, is that like a popular trend here? I mean, I don't know why, but I've seen slowly but surely a few members of the LMC community actually leave the campus, and for unspecified reasons.
Well, no, I don't think. Well, I did speak to Horan, and he specified his reasons for me. It was basically a matter of he's been wanting to pursue the next step in college administration for a while, and Crafton Hills just happened to be in the right time at the right place. They had a nationwide search for who they wanted to fill their position of president.
Oh, wow.
He applied, went through the interview cycle, and he got the job, so we're definitely very happy for him. LMC is going to continue to thrive with or without him, but we are definitely going to miss him.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But we do wish Kevin Horan the best of luck at his new position.
Of course.
And then the final story for On the Campus is that we had coverage on some of the staircases up in the college complex were closed over the past week due to rain, and it was actually a matter of the windows being out. They just never got replaced.
Yeah, so I guess the glazer or whoever was in charge of actually putting them in place, there was a wrong fitment, right? Mm-hmm. So eventually those planes of glass would have came crashing down at some point, potentially on a student.
Yeah, so they took out the glass panes, which is probably a good idea, but then it just got tied up in bureaucracy trying to get the replacements manufactured. Yeah. So when the heavy rains finally came, there was no window to block them, so that staircase got drenched.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it was closed for a couple of days, and it was kind of an inconvenience, especially for us at the journalism lab, because when you walk in from Lot C, you just got to go down one staircase and you're at the lab. Or you're at your next class, or whatever. Yeah. Well, no, for me at least, I go down one staircase and I'm at my next class, and then I go back up the same staircase and I'm at the lab. So, to have to go and use the other staircase. I mean, this makes me sound super lazy. It's only like a 30-second detour.
Hey, come on, Robbie.
But when for a whole semester I've been taking the exact same route, and I gotta go over there, it's annoying.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, it is not fun for everybody.
It was for the best. I would have rather done that than slip and fall.
Yeah, exactly. No, it sucks when, politics or something else gets in the way that you just can't progress and you can't, fix what you need to fix.
Yeah, we are still talking about stairs. Our next segment is going to be review. We're bringing this back because, we had Alex Camilli's top 5 fall frequencies. So I believe we've talked about him a couple times on this podcast. He does our outro music. Alex Camilli is one of our staff writers, and he just has impeccable taste in music. That's really the most important thing to tell you about him up front. He's done a bunch of music reviews over this semester, and he had this article for us in which he went over his top 5 favorite songs of the semester. So here for you now, we've got Anywhere by Anderson .Paak, No Bleeding by Vince Staples, Don't Get Chipped, also by Vince Staples, both of which are off his new album FM Project, which Camille did a full review on. Gwendolyn's Apprehension by Mick Jenkins, and Cheers, also by Anderson .Paak. And he has a little bit more information on the production of those songs and why he chose them and why he likes them in this article of his.
Yeah, I'll most definitely check that out. I actually looked up Mick Jenkins because of Alex.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed, yeah, his taste in music and just, the uniqueness and the quality. He has a specific taste to music.
I mean, it really just is a joke around the office that if Camille tells you to go listen to something, you stop what you're doing and go listen to it.
Yeah, I was really impressed. So definitely go check out what he has.
And then check out the stuff that he talked about. But please check out his article first.
Yes.
Then open up the songs in another tab. We need the ad traffic. And then also, as far as music goes, I read about some of my CD collection. I don't want to shamelessly self-promote because it really just was me yelling about music that I like. But I started collecting CDs this semester. So I took the chance to talk about not necessarily my favorites, but just some of... Not necessarily my favorite songs or artists, but some of my favorite physical CDs in my collection due to one reason or another. So I had Yellow Magic Orchestra by Yellow Magic Orchestra, Stadium Arcadium by Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Jazz from Hell by Frank Zappa. So we kind of were trying to do a musical theme. Lily had Alex write about all the new stuff. She had me write about some older stuff. So I think the page turned out very well. Also on that features page was a pho review of the restaurant is titled Go Vegan, and it was Mark, Bree, and Alvin on this one. And they actually had some mixed reviews, so you should definitely read it and form your own opinion.
And I still haven't had pho. So somebody please take me out to get pho.
Yeah,
yes.
We should. Go Vegan it's meant to be like a vegan Asian restaurant, and specifically it caters towards pho. And if you didn't see earlier in the year, it was me, Dale, and Perry did our own review of a non-vegan pho place in the same area, relatively the same area. So yeah, if you like pho, we've had you covered this semester.
I feel like there's a pho pun in there somewhere.
We're doing this for fun.
Ah.
And then also, really quick, our next segment is on the field. So we had, as always, volleyball and soccer coverage, and then we had a profile by Cody Stonestreet by our guy Jesus Switchblade Cano, in which he sat down and talked to Cody Stonestreet. Now what he is that he's our punter for the LMCU Mustangs, and Jesus sat down and talked with him for a little bit. And then we also had Hugo Calderon write a column on the connection between playing football and brain injuries, specifically in youth leagues.
Yeah, definitely want to check out that profile that Jesus made. I did take the picture for it. Also, not to put my work, up there and promote it, but I did talk to Cody for a little bit. It seems like a very interesting guy. The photo was one of the best I've taken in a while. Just not for promotion's sake.
I would agree.
But he has a really cool dog for that photo. You should check it out. That's a really badass dog.
Putting that on screen now.
Mm-hmm.
And then our final segment, I guess this episode ended up running a little bit shorter than I expected. But anyway, our final segment is in the news because, as we stated at the start of this podcast, this was our final print issue last Friday, and this is our final episode of the podcast. So it's sort of that standard semester's end, mix of excitement, a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit sad, but then also excitement because finals and then you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's also a matter of this is my personal last semester at the paper. Yeah. So I think it wasn't really until Saturday or Sunday that the gravity sort of set in that it's like, wow, I'm done.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm transferring to Sac State. I've mentioned this in another episode. I'm most likely going to be writing for the paper there. But just the fact that I'm done with LMC experience is...
It kind of hits, huh?
Kind of hits.
Yeah.
But, it's a nice monument. Mm-hmm. It's a nice stepping stone, milestone. That's the word.
Yeah. LMC's always had an outstanding journalism program from what I've heard. I know, right? Not to pat ourselves on the back, but also, yeah, Robbie, you will be missed. Perry will be missed also.
I'm not dead.
Yeah, I know, but from the paper production,
yeah. Also,
our
co-editor in chief Perry Continente, he is one of the people who is going to be transferring out. So our editor next chief is just going to be Lily Montero.
Yeah, so definitely wish her luck on that. But yeah, we'll keep pushing for more content. We'll see where it goes from here. I think Robbie's given us definitely something really great. I think we can really make something good out of this podcast. So.
Yeah, in regards to Back Talk itself, we are definitely planning to continue this. I believe we went over this a little bit a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
it will be given to Anthony after I leave. And we're actually planning on making a separate video going more in detail about Anthony's plans for the podcast. But yeah, Back Talk is going to continue. Obviously, the paper is going to continue. And sort of like Kevin Rand, you guys will continue to thrive whether or not I'm here. I'm confident in you guys.
All right. Thank you, Robbie. And always, any viewers out there, place us like some comments. Let us know what you think we should maybe implement into the podcast next semester. I definitely want to get some ideas going, running
Because we
around.
do read those comments, is what I would say if we got any.
Right,
So
exactly,
if you
right?
comment
Yeah.
now, you will get extra attention because you're the first one to say anything.
Dale, I know you're watching. Leave a comment. Do it.
Please.
All right, do it. It could be anonymous. It's online. Come on.
But anyway, so until next semester,
I'm Anthony Martinez.
I'm Robert Pierce, and this has been Back Talk. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.